Pog, just aced the geology exam. Excited to watch the egg. Honest question, as we start our stream today. What do you do in geology? I say that as someone who is in biology, or was in biology in university, and, like, legitimately, people have no idea. I barely even know what biology was in undergrad. There were, like, some classes that were, like, you know, cell biology, molecular genetics, but then most of the classes were just like, hey, here's how to use basic laboratory apparatuses. Hey, Schmitty Titties, thanks for the gifted subs and the demonetization of this VOD on YouTube. It's, you know what? It's worth it. I'm not going to tell you the numbers, but I think that that'll come out in the wash. Thank you. It's just vibes, basically. You're just vibing in geology. I remember, like, in my first year when I was in the dorms, that's fine. The engineers had like a geology course where they had to identify rocks and the properties, well, let's call them minerals, I guess. They had to identify the properties of minerals just by looking at them. So on the back of the stall door in the bathroom, they taped like a cheat sheet so they could study while they pooped. So I learned a little bit about rocks while going to the bathroom. You know, I learned... all I remember is that there is a rock called potassium feldspar. I don't remember whether it's metamorphic or whatever. It's been 15 years, and I didn't use that bathroom that much, because again, I was embarrassed. But we've talked about that very recently. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. I don't know what, but I don't know what you do in, like, geology. I know that, like, in BC right now, there's a big, there's, like, a geology boom right now because, like, all the highways collapsed in the recent atmospheric river that we had. So as a result, before they can rebuild the highways, they gotta talk to some geologists and be like, hey, you know, is it safe for cars to drive on this, or is everybody gonna die, like, as soon as we rebuild it? Dude, honestly, this seems easier. I completely deserve that. I'm not saying is it easy or hard, I just literally, like, don't know what it is. It's the same as, like, when people are like, oh, I have a bachelor's degree in geography. Like, I have such a middle school knowledge, well, understanding of what the field of geography is, that for me, I'm like, what? You must know, like, the capitals of every country on Earth. Like, you must know every river in America or something like that. Because that's all I know. Let's go. What a hit. What a hit. I have an honest question about geography, because I know, like, when I went to university, it was between 2006 and 2010, it wasn't like, you know, ancient, but at the same time, there was, like, a huge computer lab that was just for the geography department, and I just wonder if, like, that whole thing has just been replaced by Google Maps. Like, I don't know if you even need that anymore, or can you just go to Google Maps and type in, like, hey, you know, the corner of First and Main in Ankara, Turkey, and it's like, here you go. Please, please! They use GIS? What the heck is GIS? Google Image Search? You need a beefy computer for that? Look at that. Look, do you see that? Ghost in the Shell. Excuse me, that's GITS. By the way, low-key. Low-key. Ghost in the Shell, one of the top 10 movie soundtracks on Earth. People sleep on it very slightly. The original 1995 Ghost in the Shell anime, one of the top 5... Well, I guess it's a score more than a soundtrack, but you get the idea. It goes... And And then, like, in the distance you hear... It's just that over and over. And it honestly is kind of sick. We stand. Sorry, still a little congested. I'm working on it though. Got a good sleep last night. Feeling much better today. I'm at the part of a very mild illness where I don't feel sick, but there's like a lot of snot in my nose, but it won't come out yet. You know what I mean? Like I can feel it getting packed in there, and I like try to blow my nose to get it out, but it's like, I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! I'm not fucking leaving! So we're just, you know, tomorrow I'm sure I'll be leaking like a faucet, but that's okay. Dunka, da da dunka. Same. Dude, honestly, like my immune system is just getting bombed by like daycare germs, man. It's crazy. No! We had it. We had it. We're getting way more consistent though. We're like 5 minutes in, we already made it back there. Take a sip of the caffeine. Play first person? No, I hate Mirror's Edge. Dead ass though, if they made a Mirror's Edge 3, I bet they would delay the Game Awards to make sure that it got nominated for Game of the Year. The third game in the franchise broke new ground. It's so original, we've only seen it 2 times before. Sorry, I'm going off. They still have not retconned the nominations to put in Super Auto Pets. I'm not trying to get blacklisted by Jeff Keighley, okay? All I'm saying is, you know, maybe if Super Auto Pets was developed by, like, Jade Raymond or Neil Druckmann, we wouldn't see this amount of disrespect. Okay. Here we go. How fricked is Vancouver right now? Honestly, like, Vancouver is fine. I mean, the source dude, just trust me. Because even though we're cut off from the rest of Canada, we still have the port. Well, multiple ports, I guess. So, like, we're still getting, you know, goods and stuff like that. But if you're east of Vancouver, and east of the Tri-Cities, I think things are getting, like, pretty nasty right now. Because they're cut off from Vancouver, which has the port. Please. And also, like, the shit is annoying, man, because, like, I mean, it's the same as COVID, right? Like, no, East Van is fine. That's where the port is. But, it's annoying because just like in COVID, like, people are panic buying again because they think that there's gonna be a shortage of goods. As a result, they are manifesting the shortage of goods. So there's all these pictures from, like, you know, Abbotsford and like Langley grocery stores and stuff like that where just everything's completely sold out. And I think people like look at those photos and go, oh my god, almost everything's gone. I gotta get over there and buy like 25 butternut squashes so I don't find myself, you know, without. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The toilet paper thing is so funny because as far as I know, like all the toilet paper for like the northwest of the United States and the southwest of Canada is actually made in New Westminster, which is like 20 minutes away. So I think we're gonna be fine. At least with that, with respect to toilet paper alone. Okay, here we go. No save, that's fine. We got a chicken. I don't worry about this save. It's impossible to hit. Okay, I'd rather have lightning. Oh, that is double lightning. Great stuff. Okay. Now, don't touch the third rail here. There you go. Help. Am I too late for the Vancouver's cut off from the world talk? No, we're still on. I'm just saying, like, all of my, no! All of my discussion about this is that, like, It's stolen valor, okay? Because, like, Vancouver is fine. If you live east of Vancouver, I feel for you right now, because shit seems crazy. I didn't know that, like, half of Abbotsford was built on a lake that they drained and just keep, like, a pump station on 24/7 to make sure that the lake doesn't return. I had no idea. But anyway. Can we get one sentence of what actually caused the cutoff? We had, like, a month straight of rain every day. And all you scumbags, well, complains about the heat, complains about the rain. Whoa, oh, hey, say, I'm jealous. Send some of that rain over here. We haven't had rain in a while. You so-and-sos. Anyway, so after like a month of straight rain, we had an unbelievable so-called atmospheric river that dumped out of the sky. You know, I don't know the volume of it regardless, but the rivers and lakes and stuff were already super full from the earlier rain. It caused insane amounts of flooding in low-lying areas in British Columbia, which also led to landslides. And the landslides wiped out parts of the, like, literally, like, a part of every major highway and also most of the rail lines. So, it's taken a bit. But I'm not too worried about it. Like, honestly, the heat dome was more unpleasant to be a part of. I'm not trying to, I guess, you do a dick measuring contest of, like, the natural disasters we've experienced, but... Help! Help! I'm stupid. Okay. But I think, yeah, outside, I can't pretend that it's, like, not totally fine in Vancouver right now. It's just outside of Vancouver is, like, pretty bad. I mean, like, I went to the grocery store at, like, March 2020. Kate asked me to get some pasta. All they had was, like, quinoa bucatini. That's how bad things got. Like, every other pasta, normal, like, whole wheat pasta, semolina pasta was all sold out. The only thing left was quinoa bucatini. What the heck am I supposed to do with quinoa bucatini? It was a crisis. I went to the grocery store yesterday. At least here, it's still rolling. The only thing they're missing is labor. It took me like 20 minutes to just get 2 hamburger buns from the bakery aisle because they got one person working the cheese, the bakery, and the seafood section. I mean, come on. I'm paying like 99 cents per hamburger bun. You can't afford to give somebody a raise to incentivize their ability to man the bakery counter? Okay. There you go. We have lightning and chicken. I want lightning. I don't care for chicken. Shoot balls! Oh my god. It just pisses me off, right? So I was thinking about what to make for an easy dinner last night. So I got 2 Beyond Burger patties. We've reached peak insanity, right? Like, it used to be like, why do hamburgers come in 4s and buns come in 6s? At the grocery store I went to, Beyond Burgers come in, we can make it. There's just no chance. Beyond Burgers come in 2s. The lowest quantity of prepackaged buns is 8! Dump them. So I was faced with a crisis. Am I gonna buy 8 Beyond Burger patties? Absolutely not. We don't have that kind of space in our freezer. It's chock full of breast milk right now. Am I gonna buy 2 patties and 8 buns and freeze the buns? Absolutely not. So I stood there. I just looked at my phone. I looked at the grocery store's Twitter account, saw that they had not tweeted for like, I don't know, 7 years, but I wanted to tweet them and be like, hey, you guys mind if I step behind the bakery counter and just start serving my own buns? I promise I'll pay for it at checkout. Source dude, just trust me. I looked them dead in the windows of their soul. I have seen bodybuilders pay high prices for breast milk. There was a documentary on Netflix I was fond of referencing maybe a couple years ago. There were bodybuilders in America were paying up to something like $5 a serving for breast milk because they feel like, I don't know. Look, I'm not a nutritionist, okay, but they think that, you know, it's great for building mass because it's what babies eat and babies grow fast, and it's got all sorts of, you know, antibodies and, you know, stuff like that. I'm not saying it's not nutritious. It's definitely nutritious for like a baby. I don't know if it's nutritious for a full-grown, you know, adult male trying to go anabolic, but they were always like, you know, the thing that was weird about the documentary is that I really got the idea. I got the vibe that the people buying the breast milk were actually doing it partly because they enjoyed the thrill of it being weird. Like, they were setting up, like, weird, pseudonymous, Facebook accounts and then being, like, sending people DMs like, hey, you know, you got the stuff? Like, in one of the parts of the documentary, the guy does, like, he sets it up like a drug deal, but it's at, like, a Midwestern Starbucks. Hey, Watermelon Arse, 22. Great name, and thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. Also, like, I don't mean to be rude to the dude that's in the documentary, but, like, he was talking about how serious he was about bodybuilding and stuff like that, and how, like, the only thing he thinks that can get him to the next level is breast milk. And they showed, like, some photos of him and some videos of him in the gym, and I'm like, buddy, you got more work to do before you resort to drinking human milk, I think. Again, not to body shame, I'm just saying, like, you haven't hit the peak of normal human performance yet. What a jump, by the way. What a jump. This is a save point. Another one bites the dust. Okay, double lightning's pretty good. We can make it, man. We can make it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, he's just something, he's leaving something on the table. I'm gonna become the Joker. Every time. Every time. They did also have, they had like a, because there's like a Facebook illegal breast milk black markets. And they had like a lab run tests on them. And after they ran the tests, they were like, yeah, these are mostly just like cow milk that people are packing into like freezer bags and then selling on Facebook for an enormous markup. And I was like, honestly, good for her. Some sicko out there is trying to, like, you know, bilk you for your milk supply. And you're like, guess what? This is just like Reed's Dairy 2%. Probably, like, illegal to do it, but at the same time, like, you know, you want to work, you want to buy from an unregulated dairy industry, this is what you get. On the bright side, it's pasteurized. Yuan, Yuka, you. Okay, go. NL, what's wrong with the Canucks? We're legit shit from ass, as Chib would say. I couldn't believe, I honestly, I knew that the ownership group and the general manager, whatever extent that Jim Benning's like still involved in the decision making, I knew that they were stubborn. There was like a week ago when they got blown out 2 times in a row. I thought for sure, I was like, that's the end of the coach. Whether it's his fault or not, that's the end of the coach. And then they've lost every subsequent game since and still have not fired the coach at least. I'm not saying they gotta fire the coach, but like I'm not, well, okay, I'm not saying it's the coach's fault. All I'm saying is you gotta make a change at some point. And they're not making the change, man. They need some breast milk. I still feel like the ore is so much easier to get to. But it's just like, it's so rarely safe. Like, this seems like it might work. Okay, it totally worked. This is now uncharted territory. You think this guy's gonna try to kill me? No, they're just vibing. Okay, there's gotta be like a save point or something over here. I'm not gonna cause any problems, like... I'm a little scared. This does look like the Bastille from Dark Souls 2, huh? You think it's safe to just be in the cogs? It's so fast. I don't think I can make it there, man. But I think you gotta go in the cogs. Oh, that's not even close. Please. Okay, still alive. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. I don't have my... No, yes! New tech! You can use the balls to hit the save point. New tech. Holy crap. I can't believe. We didn't only make progress, we learned something. Now, keep in mind, it's easy come, easy go. Like... In Alt F4, your life can be snuffed out in an instant. Okay. Oh my god. Saved? No. You gotta, oh, that would be a great time to have a cyclone, man. That would be a fantastic time to have a cyclone. But I'm so excited I'm seeing new stuff for about 5 seconds before we inevitably get taken down to the start again, but, oh my god. That's good, though. That's good. That's a huge confidence boost. Okay, this is save point technology. We can use these balls to hit the save point at the... just past the minecart. That's new tech. We're getting more consistent. That's the shield? I can't believe I've been playing this for like 10 hours. I don't have the icons memorized. Let's go. What a shot. Use it near the ore. Now you're talking. That is smart usage, good utility. How hard are the new maps compared to the original? I actually think one of the things I would say about Alt F4 is that this game succeeded where Dark Souls failed. There we... Okay, no wonder I had them a little confused. It's the same icon, man. But anyway. Like Dark... Oh. Speaking of Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 was insanely hard if it was your first Dark Souls game. And then Dark Souls 2, you just sort of like, you know, if you played Dark Souls 1, you're like, I got you. You play Dark Souls 1, you get to Dark Souls 3, you're like, I got you, you know? Not that it isn't harder, but you built up the fundamentals that you need to succeed. Alt F4, I really feel like they, you know, if I went back to the original Alt F4, none of the obstacles in my head seem as difficult as what we're doing right now. I think they did a great job of amping up the difficulty for the Alt F4 veterans amongst us. Sus, 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 sus. I mean, like, look at how consistent that is now. That was like 2 hours of muscle memory to get us there. Only 2? Okay, maybe. Well, I don't know. Actually, 2 seems fairly apt. Because, we did spend like 4 hours on the first stream just beating the tutorial level, the airplane level, and then the introduction of running to you. Bro. I know what we must do. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with this yet. Okay. I feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable anymore. I'm not changing the song. Because for the time being, like, they've been, I've been not VOD snatched a single time. That's bad. Oh, saved. The song is, it has to stay because it's the only song they have the rights for. New technology. Let's go. Let's go. Lightning? Save point? Okay, just use the save point properly this time, and nothing can stop us. New speedrun tech just dropped. Save point? Save point? Excuse me. Where is my save point? They usually drop one there. I know there's one. Never mind. Never mind. You gotta land on the second one to get it? That's BS, man. What are your thoughts on the new Warner Brothers fighting game? Dude, like... It's just weird, right? Like, maybe I'm being a hater. It's just strange. Like, how many fake Nickelodeon... Are you kidding me? Fighting games do you need? Dude, that would be sick. Yeah, forget Warner Brothers. What about a Wayans Brothers platform fighting game? Who would you main? Honestly, I as a teenager, I thought of myself more as like a Shawn Wayans type. As I get older, I kind of respect like Marlon Wayans. I think he's got an ability to make fun of himself, but also he's got like the cerebral comedy of a Keenan Ivory Wayans, but also the physical comedy of like a Tommy Davidson. So straight up, I'm like, I think Marlon would be top tier. That at least I would play Marlon for sure. Please. What about a Doobie Brothers fighting game? Come on, man. What a fool believes? What about Island Boys fighting game? Yeah. Would you main the Island Boy? Or main the other Island Boy? Good. Dude, honestly, like a Wayans Brothers fighting game could actually work. They have such a great extended cast. You know, you got Sean, Marlon, Damon, Keenan Ivory, Kim, but then on top of that, you got Tommy Davidson. You got Terry Crews. You got the cast of white chicks, including Deb from Dexter. You have Anna Faris. Anna Faris is having a moment right now because her ex-husband Chris Pratt is having a moment. Anna Faris from the Scary Movies, who played Cindy. Which means you could have Brenda from Scary Movie. There you go. Once you get Brenda from Scary Movie, you open up like those could be like the Fighter Pass DLC characters. David Cross, that's true. David Cross is in Scary Movie 2. His Smash Ball Ultimate could be sucking on his own penis until he comes in his mouth, which is what he does in that movie. Charlie Sheen, Scary Movie 3. But I gotta tell you, Scary Movie 3 is not a Wayans Brothers joint. They do not have the rights to Scary Movie 3. Because they were ousted from the studio before Scary Movie 3 got made. Which is probably why Scary Movie 3 is the best of all the scary movies. But I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going yet. I'm not going yet. I'm not going yet. It's not right. It doesn't look right. It looks right. Please. Ah, are you kidding me? We timed it perfectly. I don't even know how we failed the jump. I felt like the jump was perfect. Save point. Okay. Ooh, Ryuli. How dare you? It's so insulting they have a save point like right there. Like, come on. That's 3 seconds into the level. Just play Super Auto Pets. Honestly, like, don't take this the wrong way, but this kind of attitude is emblematic of the downfall of Western society that we're currently experiencing right now. If we can't handle even the slightest bit of strife in a video game, when we're having fun, how can we be expected to fight in the moisture wars in the next 20 years? Like, honestly, it's crazy. Watching Dan stream today, Dan said, give me the hardest thing in the game. He had peak confidence. I said, why don't you do Tainted Laz greedier, if you're so confident, you piece? Then, he starts playing Tainted Laz. In the patch, they just made it so Tainted Laz is not hard anymore. You get an item for both characters in every single item room. What the heck? These kids wouldn't last 10 seconds in a Tainted Laz lobby in 2012. It's crazy, man. Where did we go so wrong? When did we get so soft? I'm an old school man. I'm keeping it old school for real. OS for life. Also, I don't have to hide when I smoke my stogies. Unlike you. Unlike you. Yeah. And I still, unlike all of today's modern man, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm cut from a different cloth, okay? I drink motor oil for breakfast and wash my face and my balls with the same bar of soap. You got a problem with that? You can shove it. Okay. Save me. Save me. Save me. Save me. He's actually done it. Okay, that's huge. Incredible item management. 2 chickens is not what I want to see, though. But that's okay. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is a good cycle. It's a good cycle. You motherfucker! Please. Okay. That was a great cycle, though. We didn't have to wait. That's not a good cycle. Great cycle. Let's go! God damn it! It's some of the hit. I want to see the 3D model of this hitbox. I'm telling you, the Quaternion is all fucked up. It doesn't look right. The collider is not aligned properly. Some of the parapets on the castle don't have a hitbox. Some of them do. Shoop. Could have used the chicken. You're not wrong. That would have been good chicken tech. What did you see the pre-fire? Now we got a shield. Okay, we can use a shield. Hey NL, if you stay with your current growth rate, you would hit 1 million subscribers around February 2023 or 2022. Either way, that's kind of sick, man. Honestly, like, it's kind of crazy. Who would have thought that, like, you know, after like 5 to 6 years of just holding steady, which in and of itself is like kind of an accomplishment, because we're living in like an old school YouTube graveyard right now. But like, who would have thought a toy baseball clip from Clubhouse 51 games and the increasing renaissance of Super Auto Pets would get it there. Like, those Super Auto Pets videos, per video is bringing in like 80 to 100 subscribers a day or something like that. It's actually like insane. What a jump. Definitely adds up for sure. I'm also like, I know that you're gonna laugh, but like, I'm really surprised at how balanced Super Auto Pets is. Like, so I don't know, it was what, 2 weeks ago or something, we solved the meta. We just had like non-stop scalers that like won 10 wins every time. I thought that could be the beginning of the end, right? Then people started running snipes, they started running skunks, they started running builds that do better against scaling in the mid game, like Oxes and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, you know, the meta has been like put in a different spot. Then last night, I mean, admittedly part of it's like trying just to flex, but last night I got an early leopard, and I said, you know what if we tried to make this leopard work? I know it works in versus, but in arena it's a bit of it's a tougher sell. I got a level 3 leopard to very high attack with a tiger behind it. Easy 10 wins. It's I'm really impressed at how viable like so many different builds are there. I saw a run on the Super Auto Pet subreddit today that was like they ran a gorilla and then a hedgehog in front of the gorilla. So that the hedgehog guaranteed died, and then created like a 50-50 gorilla that had the coconut armor already on it. And I was like, that's a genius, man. That's a genius strat. Okay, this is a shield. Shield and Cyclone both so hot right now. I'm not taking that. Rooster is still really strong. I feel like it gets blown out by a Rhino, but like, that's not really a good like strategic thing to think about. Is like, oh, it must be balanced, because like as long as you just roll a Rhino at all times, you got nothing to worry about. Not yet. I'm gonna wait one more cycle, I think. Nothing but confidence. You're actually like a piece. You hate to see it. Woo! Hey. I did see the spreadsheet Marty coming up with the mathematical best things to get in the shop early. And can I tell you, I was very happy to see that my anecdotal evidence and conclusions had borne out. 1 ants plus any 2-3 is very strong according to the mathematical statistical model, and all of the bottom builds were horses. Some of them were just ridiculous, like 1 horse. I mean, that's just like a, come on. No one's gonna, even the dumbest horse user out there is not gonna roll 1 horse. There we go. Does fish need a nerf? Definitely not. Like, it actually doesn't do anything. Like, it's just a 2-3. Its actual, like, effect is pretty bad. Not ready. You think a lone horse? Think again. Not ready. This will not go. I think I gotta wait 1 more cycle. I think I have to wait 1 more cycle. I'm out of sync again. You can't go on this one. It's not possible. I don't think you can go on that one. I think you could go on this one, but I'm gonna wait 1 more. You can't go on now. You can't. That, come on. There. That was our death right there. That was it, probably. Can't go on this. Both go at the same time. Can't go on that. I'm so scared. That was it, man. That was it. This is it. Okay. I just wish you were real, you know what I mean? Like, I wish this thing existed. That's not helpful. Let's go! Use your body. Then, Cyclone. No sweat. Regged also, you don't take damage. Okay. Oh, dude, you're right. A Cyclone for the tower would have been pretty sick, too. Oh! Whoa! That's on me. I botched the throw. Okay. Now you gotta. This is where it would have been nice to save. What the fuck? This is where it would have been nice to. Why is this thing hard now when it was so easy last time? I'm alive? And back here? The auto soft lock checkpoint. Shoop. That was so slow. Oh my god. Okay. There's 2 saws. Source? Dude, don't trust me. I don't understand. Me neither. That's why I got hit. The pattern is designed to debate you. Okay, so it's simple. We just go when we don't want to go. We want to go when we don't want to go. Yeah. It's long every other time, and one of us always tells the truth. I was glancing during that jump. That's how confident I am with, like, the start of this level now. They went hard on this level. Saved. Chicken plus... Excuse me? Chicken plus shield. Shield is, like, the most deceptively useless power-up in this whole game. Because you have to aim it, which is impossible with the way that the game works. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. No! Cyclone is the best, man. More cyclones, please. I shouldn't have gone so early, but here we are. Just matrix it. My reaction when one pill makes you larger, one pill makes you small. Good stuff, good stuff. Dude, by the way, I don't mean to spoil the new Matrix movie. I read some spoilers for the new Matrix movie last night, and I'm going to share them with you. You guys are going to be devastated. I don't even want to say it. I'm going to say, okay, Morpheus gets LASIK. It's like halfway through the movie. Agent Smith gives Morpheus forced laser eye surgery because the glasses are what gives him his power. They're like Google Glass or whatever. Is messed up. It's like it's a traumatic scene. People are not gonna... They're gonna remember where they were when they saw it. It's gonna be like the Dunkachino scene from Jack and Jill. Also, Keanu Reeves becomes the mayor of the metaverse. You gotta go. Let's go, let's go. Okay, you can use one shield. Yummy. Aim for the corpse. Aim for the bushes. Owned, owned. Look, we made it back so easily. Now, this one, like, you just gotta play the ore properly. It's not the right cycle. This is all about cycles. This seems like it could be the cycle. You motherfucker, you. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. I'm still a believer, man. I'm still a believer here. Beautiful. Look at this dude. Oh, no. Do you remember the full Crater City dialogue? This is my building, mine. If it wasn't for me, this place would be Crater City. Now, if you mess with me, you're gonna get it. Got it? We'll see about that. The old man just doesn't get it, does he? Something like that? As far as I'm concerned, look, I had a lot of respect for Chib in many ways. He is a coward for bailing out a double switch on the first act. He was like, this is too hard, I can't do it. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's a hard game. But you go through, honestly, it's like doing, I think, like the 50 nug challenge, but over the course of like 6 hours. Like, you hit many walls where you're like, I can't fucking do this, man. This shit is impossible. And then you eventually persevere. It's actually one of the highest skill cap games I think I've ever played in my life. I'm not sweating that. I'm not sweating that. Saved, saved, saved. Anyway, just go. It's a great. Alt F4 is great. There's a reason I chose it as my Twitch rerun when I was on paternity leave with my best friend Pete Buttigieg. Thank you, thank you. I'm a huge fan of what we got going on here. Okay, here's the play. Don't burn your items for no reason. If I die with an immunity idol in my pocket, like, people will laugh at me, but I think it's statistically the right play, okay? What do we do? Time the cycles appropriately. Use lightning to get past the ore. Use cyclone to get to the top of the castle. Did you watch Survivor last night? I don't want to talk about it. Why do they keep doing the smart thing and voting off the players that I like that are threatening instead of just voting out the people that suck and do nothing? Suck at Survivor! Not in real life, okay? Give me one more. Give me one more. One more. That's the one. That's the one. Save, save, save. Yo! Yeah, I mean, I don't want to issue Survivor spoilers, okay? I think we could just make this cycle, man. All I'm gonna say, I guess, is that, like, I actually, a lot of the people who were villainous in the previous weeks, I actually thought were, like, I gained a little bit more respect for them this week. Like, in particularly... so fast! In particular, you know, I had nothing against him, but I didn't really care for Ricard previously in the season. Then this episode, I was like, you know what? I got a lot of respect for the way he's playing the game here. Even though he did, honestly, I thought it was kind of sick that he took that papaya piece, honestly. Like, he just ate a grilled cheese and then he went over to the people who lost the challenge and ate some of their papaya. I was like, that's a Sigma move for sure. That is sick. Ooh, 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 ooh. Also, well, okay, that's a spoiler. I'm not gonna touch that one then. No, 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 no. Uri. I don't know if it's just the edit though, but well, just, or if it's like the difference between like being on the show where you don't have open information and watching at home where you have open information. But I always love when they pitch some kind of like master social engineering plan and then they lay it on so thick that it would make anybody suspicious. They're like, we're gonna make person X think that they're so safe that they'll never suspect that they're actually in danger. And then they go, they spend like hours being like, don't worry, you're so safe. You're so safe. Nothing will ever happen to you. You're probably gonna win. We're all gonna vote for like this person. Don't worry about it. You're so good. Like, I kind of feel like that would start to trigger my alarm bells, but I don't know. I might just end up getting blindsided with the best of them. What do I know? Okay, good jumping, good jumping. We can't cyclone this part, man. You gotta save that cyclone. This is a, I would say, non-viable cycle. Non-viable cycle, IMO. Viable cycle. I told you we were making progress today. Yeah, the idol begging last week. It is funny. But like on Survivor, I gotta remember that you're there for like, you know, 24/7. I might, oh, I tried to roll! Oh no. That sucks. Like, I loved, Leanna, who has spent like the whole season being like, I hate Xander so much for reasons that the audience cannot possibly comprehend or understand. But then she'll just go over to Xander and be like, you know, Hey, by the way, like, I'm scared. Can I have your idol? And he's like, what are you talking about? But, you know, I guess you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Shoo! Shoo! No, I would never want to be on Survivor, I think. Honestly, I see myself, if I relate to any character the most, well, any player the most, I guess I should say, from Survivor, this season, it's definitely Sydney, who was basically like, I hate this island and I hate everybody on it. And then when she got voted out, she was like, fuck you. And then her interview with Entertainment Weekly after she got voted off was like, everybody on this island sucks and like, they don't deserve me. I was like, yeah, you know what? Respect. He's reading the post-game articles? I'm reading the post-game articles. What can I say? I haven't read this week's yet. Anyway. Yo! He's in. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. I can't believe what? That between season 41 and 42, we gotta wait, what, like 2 months or something like that? Yeah, her walk-off speech was Sydney's walk-off speech was so good when she was like, I'm just happy that unlike other people, I have things going on in my life, so I don't need this stupid show. I was like, honestly, I love that for you, Queen. I don't think she's gonna win America's Favorite Player anytime soon, but still. Not this one. Not this one. I'm gonna do it. I should have done it earlier. Oh! I cheated the jump. I cheated the jump. I almost cheated myself. Okay. This is like our last attempt here. Imagine signing up for Survivor to be like, yeah, nah, man. Listen, okay? Charlie Day in front of the thing. You wouldn't understand. Sydney did not sign up just to stop playing the game, okay? They sprung a merge on her. And then at the tribal council, everybody, she was part of the majority alliance. She was safe. She was playing both sides, so she always came out on top. But then all of a sudden, Leanna tried to take Xander's idol. But Xander had spent weeks making a fake idol. So this caused all the votes at the tribal council. They were all whispering to one another. And she found herself caught between two alliances. She was a sacrificial lamb. She was positioned well. She kind of got screwed by the producers. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Yeah, also the week before she won immunity. And then Erica smashed the hourglass. It sounds so much like anime. Erica smashed the hourglass. You motherfucker. And made all of the immune people unimmune. Way to go. All right, slash marker. Dude, we made progress, though. Slash marker.